It only took an hour. I'm happy. I pooped. Oh! I misclicked. So, if I recall, we are doing the... They can have the house. Dude, I came into my room with Drew, and there was... I saw 2, but I found 4 bodies. Like, I walked into the room, and I was like, hey, I just want to pour a cup of coffee, and then I'll turn the computer on, the computers on, and we'll get ready. And then I hear... I'm in a basement. You know what I mean? So bugs down here is not abnormal, especially because it's fall. So a lot of the bugs are like, it's cold outside. Please let me in. And I looked up, and I was like, holy fuck, that's a big fly. And it, like, stuck itself onto a poster that I have in the room, and I looked, and I saw the yellow stripes. I was like, that's not good. And I sprayed the one, and he fell. Or they fell. And I sprayed him again until, like, it stopped moving. But then I was like, all right, I'm going to go get a box so I can, like, whack him and make sure he's dead, and then I can, like, pick him up and throw him out. Like, get him, throw him, like, put him in the garbage or whatever. Or not have a corpse sitting on my floor. And I came back into the room, and I heard another one, and it sounded pissed off. So I sprayed that fucker. Beat him to death. He did not like being sprayed, and killed him with the box. And then I'm, like, picking up... I came back with a vacuum, and I'm like, holy fuck, there's 2 other dead wasps in here. But my window was open all night, so I think they just found a way to get in the window. Which sucks, because it's so warm in here. In the winter. It's not quite cold enough yet to, I think, where they're either dead or hibernating or whatever the fucking wasps do. So we're... yeah... so we're almost done these. We're almost done these. And I don't care. Oh, I don't particularly care for these. So we're almost there with the treasure hunts and the pictures. How many pictures do I have done in Ibiza so far? I think none. I think my car is full of poop. I don't think... Yeah, we haven't done any, right? Nope. Perfect. So one of the reasons I enjoy Wales is usually too cold. Yeah. So this part's going to be a little boring. I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm going to do a YouTube. You don't spell Ibiza with a V, by the way. And I'm going to look up the 20 viewpoint locations. Hopefully this doesn't blow my eardrums out. Nope. This one is at the... It looks like the north. So yeah, this part sucks. But this is the fastest way of doing this. So there's number 1. This video is 19 minutes. I'm gonna go to one that's shorter. This one's 7. Like that. Big fan of 7 minutes. I forget who did the other one that I used. That one was really good, but... In better news, I have pumpkin spice now. Do a skin. I am Azzy, but it's in my pants. It's in my pantalones. Thanks for the gay bits. I feel slightly more homosexual now. Thank you. Yeah, I could drift a car or crap my pants. What are we gonna watch? Like, come on. Okay, he does zoom. They do zoom all the way out. Zoku, that might be the funniest thing anyone's ever done. So Zoku found a post in Discord, tagged me in it, of something I said in like 2016 where I said I took a poopy, and then tagged me in it like 4 years later. I wheezed. I was laughing so hard. Ridiculous. Oh, this is absolutely the one that I used already. This is a really good guide. Ibiza Docklands. There's 2 in this area. Control F poop. Shut up! Let me give him some credit. And this one is at the corner. So this is really annoying, but I think it'd be more annoying to like do one, open up the guide. I'd rather just bookmark them all. I love that this game lets you bookmark more than one thing. That is genuinely fantastic. There's another one in this area. Salt storage. I didn't know Gran Turismo fans were in this game. This one's just a black screen. That's good. It's up here, though. On a dirt wiggly road. Need you to zoom out. I read that as peacock at first, and I was like, what are you talking about? No, I'm an idiot. That's okay. Crazy thought, you could just get a PlayStation. Farm and lavender field. Nope. iRacing's not the same. What's up, MinTB? I like iRacing as much as the next guy, but... Harbor entrance. They might. It's been rumored for forever they're going to do GT Sport, but we'll see. So it's just south of this little doodad here. It's like right there. I got to go up here, apparently. I'm hoping we can get this game done today. You know, I would build up what the next game's going to be, by the way. But I feel like we've been through enough today, and I can just tell you, we're playing Burnout 3 after this. I was going to go down to 1 Let's Play a week. Yeah, that's not fucking happening now. I have more than enough time to do 2. Yeah, it's like $5 on Xbox 360. So I can play it on a decently modern console without having to emulate it. Yeah, I'm in. The only thing that sucks is I might have to mute the music. Or at least turn it down, like... What I'm gonna do is, like, turn it down. Like, I'll do what I did for every other copyrighted audio game. I'll just turn it down really quiet. So, like, we can hear it, but it's not in the forefront, you know? And if it gets dinged on copyright... I think EA lets you do this thing where you can mute individual songs, or you can turn individual songs on and off. So if I get, like... I don't really care about the money on the VOD channel. The money on the VOD channel is so inconsequential. But if I can, what do you call it? It's one, because, like, that's how I couldn't upload all of my Midnight Club playthrough. Sorry, I'm doing two things at once. Because it all got muted. I don't care if it gets claimed, it just can't get muted. Oh, I already marked that one. So at least in part one, if one of the songs mutes the VOD, I can come back in part two and turn it off. And we'll just have to have a part that's muted. I think we'll be okay. But I just played through Underground 2 with no issues. And I was really worried about that, so I think we'll be okay. This is 14. Oi, oi, it's just up the street. It's just up the gravel. Yeah, just don't drive the Ford GT, by the way. I don't even think so, Reaper, because, like, bands like that or big labels like that realize they could just make the money off your YouTube video instead of pulling it off the line. I already did this one. Cool. The Ford GT's exhaust in this game sounds like a song that gets auto-copyrighted on Twitch. When I drove it, my VOD got deafened. Every time I tried to re-export it, it was just, the game was just like, no. Yeah. Very funny. And, like, it mutes the VOD, so if I can't download the VOD properly, at least if I have a clean version of the VOD, it's no big deal. I can go in and, like, cut parts out or edit things or whatever I need to do. I'm excited for this part. I thought there was more to do, honestly, but... Sailboat in the sky. That's all 20. So I'm gonna get the Rex first, I think, because I think that'll be more interesting, and then we can do those one at a time. But the pictures, like, I'll have to go and come and go. Yeah, come. I'll have to come and go from them. I also want that buggy. Cisco, I would ban you if it didn't take me half an hour to take your mod away and then do it. You actual fucking villain. I only have whoa, I only found one wreck of the first, or I found one of the second one, 4 of the first one. Okay. Oh, it's the Vocho. Not to be confused with the Ocho. Alright, wait, hold on, where is this? The ground's got like a penis, and then there's a little wiener that comes out of the ground. And then it's there. I might be way too far south. It's right near... Oh, yeah, I'm way too... Here we go. There's like... Yeah, this, see, it's like a little dong that comes out here. Yeah, if you look right here... If you look right here... If you squint just a little bit, it kind of just looks like...
A very small penis!
I did not expect for that to be the funniest thing I would have to stream in recent years, but... Here we go.
Turn right.
I'm in the poop brew, the super poop. Where's the vape funny pee man? I'm also I'm trying to integrate the new Little Yachty song into the stream somehow. It's not good, but it's funny, and that's all I really care about. He took the walk to Poland, everybody. I can't believe it. Reaper, did you see what I posted in memes last night? Are you proud of me? I came up with a real big funny yesterday. I was laughing my ass off at my own joke. He's going to look. Yeah. He took the walk to Poland. He looks so happy. Three suit. Oh, yeah. Good times. It's a Polish person I do not approve. Well, that's why they didn't let him in. He took the walk to Poland. Poland said no. Only running, no walking. Yeah, he got there. He did not get... I hate that that's... It's so stupid. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like a minute-long song from Little Yachty. And I don't even like Little Yachty at all. I'm not a big fan of that type of music. But it's been stuck in my head for like I listened to it as a joke after hearing about it on Fantano the other day. And now I'm like, it's so stuck in my head. Such a stupid song. Is that the link? I'm gonna play it on Spotify so it gets clipped out of the VOD because it's such a stupid song. I mean, you could listen to music today. We're not really doing anything important. I'm just kind of scooting around the map. No, I'm free from the pizza now. I've got the walk in Poland. My goal is when we raid Ryan later, I want this song stuck in his head. That's my revenge. New Aeroteq's album? That is Pog. This is so bad, Haley. The beat's kind of... The beat is not kind of sick. It's sick. But the chorus... It's meant to be silly. Like, he's in on the joke, but... Bye, bitch. That's me. Hello, leaving. Nobody is safe from Reaper. I need to listen to Aeroteq again. I heard them play a song or play a show when I went to see, what is this? It's has nothing to do with Poland or the walk. I'm not interested. Because that's exactly what he's doing, Kuhai. He's going, what? It's... My man really just said speed.
Turn left.
He's just rapping into a fan. No, I'll die on this hill. This track's fire. It's shit, but it's fire.
Your destination is 2 miles away.
That's a tree. It's another tree. Yeah, like I don't know how else to explain this to you. It's like it's terrible, but it's great, but it's awful. I'm starting to realize like my brand of things is I like shitty things.
Turn right.
I like things that are kind of shit.
Your destination is 1.5
My favorite video
miles away.
games, my favorite music. Like, this sucks, but I love it. I don't know how else to explain this to you. I'm gonna leave the music playing. I know you're thinking, he's not gonna play it one more time, right? I'm absolutely gonna play it again. Yeah, see, I don't know who this is, nor do I particularly care for this kind of stuff. But you put the walk in Poland. I'll play an actual good song after this. It's in the queue. I'm hearing that, Cisco, but in shout out to Red Lobster.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
Tractor! Howdy! Spanish farmer. Reaper, you're not wrong.
Your destination is a half a mile away.
We are in Ibiza. That is true. Ibiza in it. Holy shit. Drew with the fucking cheat code and how to pronounce it properly. Ibiza.
Reached your destination.
Is we beefing, bruv? Rob just had a package delivery. I'm gonna go grab it. I'm gonna be a good roommate here. This song rips, so enjoy that. This is unironically good. Gone beef! for, lad? I like your funny words, Magic Man. My roommate grabbed it already. We got it. Yeah, another Fantano suggestion. The song rips. I already listened to G Jones and Ephraim, so I was like, oh, this will be good. I don't know if this makes you feel any better, Poppin' Fresh, but he's very in on the joke. Like, that is an ironic song. As far as I know, he's definitely in on it. Like, it's a meme. I got a DJ in like a week. And I want to play the song. I don't play anything that sounds like this, but I would like to. Regular car views. Brown, 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 brown as pound. Everybody needs a helping hand. This is a racist to voice you. Start off with Poland. Oh no, dude, I gotta end with Poland. Imagine building somebody up, Zoku, for an hour. Because that's how long my set's gonna be. So you get people in for an hour and like they're fucking like, holy shit. Like, I don't know who this guy is. They know how to DJ. Oh my god, backspin. Walk. Like, it's be perfect. Traction is not shutting down. They laid off their stream team, which includes me. I don't really want to get into the details too much, Stray. That's why that command is there. So I don't have to say the same thing. I have to repeat myself all night, basically. TLDR. All the info you need is there. I touched on everything I wanted to touch on in that video. The next one's right by the racing school. Yeah, if I like had to re-explain it every time, the whole stream would just turn into like me pouting, and I don't want that to happen. I'm absolutely playing that song again, by the way. It's only 3 minutes, and I hate it. I want a long boy with this. Dude, do not make me DJ your wedding. Ever. Don't do that. Don't put that evil on me. However, if you want to pick up the bar tab, I wouldn't say no. Just the BPM and pop wouldn't work. I don't have enough to mix this for an hour. I'd have to mix this into something else. All right, how far away am I from the second one? I think I've got it already. That's why I'm like not. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, it's very like the synths are very like gritty, and I like that a lot. And it still hits really hard, which is fun too. I've been wanting to do a drum and bass set for a long time, like front to back, and I think this would be a good like either outro or break. I need a couple of songs that would mix in with this, but all right, so the Beatles over here somewhere. Having half of them is really annoying. Because now I need to... What's up? Hello, Hans. Welcome. I'm going to try to greet you in the silly voice every time now. Oi, Beefa might be the funniest thing I've ever seen. That fucking ruined me. Nothing, eh? Oh, speaking of British, there's one right by the British tuner. What is this? It literally says on the screen. Fuck! Where are you? I think it's on this big piece of road here, but... British tuna. I'm gonna try to drive to all of them that are reasonable. Like anything under like 10 miles or 12 miles I'll drive to. Oh, I love this song. So good. I hate that car so bad. That's why I hit him.
You are driving in the wrong direction.
That's your opinion.
Turn around when possible.
Oi, what's all you saying? You got a license for that tuner?
At the next intersection, turn right.
Well, that was underwhelming. I thought I was gonna launch. It's not what happened at all. It's like, I'm going to the sky. That's not what happened.
Holy shit!
Thank you, Kobrick.
Big time SO Aero for being one of the best.
We're significant others? That's news to me. Nick, thank you for bothering to look in my profile and seeing what I have special dono notifications for. Because holy fuck, I forgot. I guess tonight I gotta do 12. I forget who, I think it was either Tom or Taylor who suggested that last year, and I was like, that's funny, let's do it. I literally have not heard it in the wild since. No, I know. I'm just being funny. Kobrick. 1 to 1 up Pepit. As you should.
Your destination is 3 miles away.
Dude, your existence as a British person is just to be memed on at this point. Every English friend I have, I'm like, and they're like, that's fine. It's like, get it? You talk funny. And they're like, yeah, we talk funny.
Your destination is 2 miles away.
Pat your closest British friend on the head and tell them they're doing a good job in it. Me too, Hans.
Your destination is 1.5 miles away.
Me too.
destination is 1 mile away.
Doing a good job, bro. You're like almost French.
Your destination.
Yeah, I haven't gotten the
is
full
1 mile
DLC
away.
yet. I'm missing some updates. British. I
You
saw it.
have
I drove by
reached
it.
your destination.
Dude, I used to talk to British people and then I stopped. That's a joke. Like you'd have daily conversations with some people and my English friends would be like, you all right? And I'm like, yeah, why wouldn't I be? I'm like, oh, it's all right. And then like after the third day, I'm like, why do you keep dude, am I giving off the air that I am not okay? Do you think I am discontent? Do I look upset to you? And then they asked me to get out of their house. That video was playing the whole time, by the way. Thank you, Chad, for picking up on the joke I was trying to make. Oi, oi, so go to the Long Island or the Short Island? One green M&M away from crying on your floor. I mean, yeah. That's just like an always thing, though. Sob on my floor. Here's who's gonna drive you home tonight? Man, that monologue, like, it wasn't a monologue, but like, has anyone ever seen, it's gonna be kind of random, has anyone ever seen the video of Charles Manson losing his mind? Like, because I guess people keep, well, in fairness, people kept asking him questions of like, do you feel blame or like, do you feel guilty about all the awful shit you've ever done? And he goes, do I feel blame? They keep asking me these questions. Do you feel blame? Are you mad? Are you you just watch the fucking guy lose his marbles live on television. I try to perpetuate that energy without the murdery part. Minus the murder part. Oh, Need for Speed Heat. We're gonna be playing that game soon too. I want to swim. Oh, I thought it would wash my car at least. That sucks. That is a lot more of a recent Aero than you think it is, unfortunately. I mean, we talked about it a little bit last week. That's kind of what they do, you know, like most really like awful evil people aren't the like fucking, how do you put it? They're not like these evil subhuman, you know what I mean? That people think they are. Like, no, a lot of them are super charming and like charismatic. That's how they get people to believe in their shit. I want a new flat out game. I mean, Trail Out came out and it was okay. Definitely not my favorite game in the world, but I played that on the Pink website. Eating people? I would never. Dude, I don't like getting into like, I'm so scared of altercation. If you yell at me, I might cry. Like, that's... That's the unfortunate truth. What was that charismatic guy who did... Forza Horizon 5, right, Tom? But we were talking about that movie, actually. And people didn't like the Zac Efron Ted Bundy movie. Because they were like, oh, no, he's too nice. He's too nice of a guy. He seems like a really nice guy, and he's a murderer. And, like, literally anybody with a brain was like, that's the whole fucking point. That is, you understood the movie. Congrats. Like... Oh, yeah. Kind of. I'm a very emotional person, so like if I'm like getting into a situation like that, it's not because I want to fight. It's because I'm like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not doing this because I want to. I don't get some sick, twisted pleasure out of beating people up. Not that I could beat a whole lot of people up, but... How did I miss this? But it's like a release of emotion, let's say. Cool, how you flatter me. Nick, if I give out like crazy people energy, that's fantastic. That means I'm safe. That's my whole plan. I don't want people to think about fighting me because I'll just start screaming and flailing my arms around like a lunatic. Dude, we gotta do a stream going through the clips, the old clips at some point. There's some bangers in there. There's some stuff from like You're just buff? I would disagree with you. It's all sushi fat, I promise. I mean, I thought about doing that on the second channel, Nick. I want to do a clip video of the Midnight Club playthrough, so I'd have to go through, download all the Midnight Club clips, and then like kind of edit them out. Favorite Studebaker? Nope. I'm indifferent on Studebaker. They exist. I'm not anti-Stude. But I'm not pro-Stude. It was before my time. I was a fetus. This one like right here. I guarantee you I found it already. That's my favorite part about going back to watch old videos. I thought I was gonna have that voice forever. Zoku. Turns out drinking and drugs do a lot to change your voice over time. It's over here somewhere. No! Yeah, it's in the field, like, behind me, and it would be going... It'd be going bing, bing, bing. Oh, yeah, I remember this one. I couldn't find it. Yeah, I remember. I definitely have this one already. What the fuck is this? Oh, this song's a ripper. Oh, almost. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, didn't see the treat. I wasn't looking at the treat. Come on. Now we can start, because it's 6.9 miles. Now we can go. Rock!
At the next intersection, turn left. Turn left.
I love Rusco. Are you getting a little woo boost, Tom? I just hit a walk. It's not funny. It's so not funny at all. I know the reference you were making. That was a, like, are you making a Forza Horizon? I was trying to figure out where you were going with that. Like, he could be making a Forza Horizon joke, or maybe he just likes Rusco. So I was like, is he... I figured it out. I figured out what you're doing. On a semi-serious note, thanks for everybody for being here. It's been a really shitty 2 weeks, so I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That first, man... Margaritaville was fucking hard to do. That was so hard. Well, no, Woo Boost is a Rusco song, so I was like, was this a general Rusco reference, or was he referencing, like, the Netsky remix? Like, the Forza Horizon? So I made another Rusco reference, and I was like, if he makes another Rusco reference, I know where he's going with this. If he doesn't, I know where he's going with this. The first, dude, October 6th, again, I woke up, so can't wait to celebrate my birthday, just got a jet to the liquor store, get some things for tonight, and then I checked my email. My whole fucking life turned upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there and let you guys tell you all about the time I went to Bel Air. And not being able to talk about it for 2 weeks has been because the first day I was like sad. I cried, obviously, because I cry at every minor inconvenience.
At the next
I was like, what the fuck? I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then, like, the longer I've waited, the more angry I've gotten. And there's no reason to be mad. It's nothing to be mad about. So, like, I'm kind of glad it worked out to where we had to wait 2 weeks, because I think if I would have waited a week, I would have said some shit last week that maybe I would have regretted. But getting it all off my chest the way I did it, I was gonna put out a video, and I'm glad I did it live, because it was a way to, like, clear my head without
turn right.
Just kind of rambling, you know. Like, I feel so much better.
Your destination is 3 miles away.
I still feel like shit. Like, I'm still scared as fuck. Like, I don't know where life's gonna take me from here. But in this moment, I'm not as, like, stressed out about it, and I'm not panicking anymore. Maybe I'll be able to sleep okay tonight. I think the time has finally come to put a demo reel together for commentary.
Your destination is 2
I'm squabbling
miles
with the
away.
Wilder brother again. FD, hire this man. I mean, I'm available. The SDA season is over.
Destination is 1.5 miles.
Yeah, I don't even know where to get started, Skelly. I think I'm just gonna take, like, a couple events I knew were great, so like Red Bull Ring Masters, maybe some ESDA from last year, and then cut up ESDA from this year, and then all the voiceover I did for the Coke series and iRacing.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
Nick, realistically, I would love to do Pro 2. Or Pro Spec. I don't want to take Jared's job away from him. And I think
Your destination
we talked about it a bit. I think Nishida would be a real... Oh, I'm dead. We're back. I think Nishida would be a dope second commentator. for Jared, but I think I could do pro spec. I think it'd be dope to do that.
You have reached your destination.
They literally just basically fired 8 people. I don't think they're going to be looking to spend more money. And I mean, I'm just going off of feel. I wouldn't be surprised if the Twitch team is not the only casualty here. Are you down here, Vocho? Like the core pirate you are, man. It's a rough time to be a Rooster Teeth fan right now. Oh, there it is. Thought that was a bush. Has more happened? What do you know? Oh yeah, like I don't see the company survive the next 2 years. You know, like the layoffs. Yeah, it's that plus like expansion. Yeah, I talked about that in the video, the announcement video, which I think you've already watched. But that's something I had a problem with. They made it sound like nothing was really changing when they were laying off 6 people or 8 people. Okay, well, I go into it in the video. It should be here somewhere. Oh, no. Yeah, you feel guilty, you know? It's like something I could have done to solve this problem, but... Oh, shit. Okay, there is one here. I'm going for a hike. And I will give them credit. At least they told us before you guys found out. I just saw that G4 like shut down and didn't tell anybody. That's why I retweeted that too. It's like G4 is laying off all their staff, and I was like, huh. Familiar.
You have found all the wrecked cars in this zone. You have won a new car. It awaits you at the used car dealer. Do you want to see where it is on your GPS?
Yeah, so from what I got out of that, apparently, like, they weren't making as much money as they thought they were going to, and they were pretty honest about it. Nick. Yeah, it's not... Well, I mean, they came back as a Twitch channel. They were like a channel on TV, and then they're like, we're a Twitch channel. It's not the same. $1,000 people. Yeah, welcome to a recession, guys. Oh, I only watched it on Twitch. So apparently, like some people were freaking the fuck out. They're like, oh, some people's day rates were like $25,000. And that's stupid and bad and this, that, and the other thing. But like, that's a totally normal amount, unfortunately, for people who are like multi-millionaires. Like, if you want to get somebody who runs a YouTube, like Gerard, you want to get someone like that in there. He's got however many followers. He needs to be compensated for his time.
Bravo! You found all the
and he's not just bringing himself, he's bringing his whole company there, you know what I mean? Like, I especially after finding out, so a wrestler that I watched, his name's MJF, You know who MJF is. He's better than you and you know it.
You have reached your destination.
Oh, dude. Well, and then after that, or he like had like some sort of contract issue. Now he gets paid $25,000 or $30,000 per appearance. Like that's his appearance fee. Like that's not the craziest thing I've ever heard. That's just that industry. It sounds like a prop plane. Look at the squad on this thing. We are accelerating. Oops. I've committed a traffic violation. Oh, the brakes. Oh my god, the brakes. Holy shit, the brakes. The brakes are an idea. The brakes are a theory. Where is my where's my garage? My Ibiza garage. It's funny this car's not that good, but like is also the best car in the game. All right, this one should be fun. I have none for I have one for this. I found one. It's right by the Launchia dealership. I love the song. It's at the butthole, at this nipple thing. It is very disheartening for it to turn out that a lot of people that you looked up to as a kid, when you had nobody else to look up to, just turned out to be equally or bigger pieces of shit than the people you had in your life. I've also heard Funhouse is doing a lot better now. I just don't have the heart to watch them. Oh, push through. I might be stuck now. I don't think I was supposed to. Uh-oh. I think I'm supposed to be in here. I'm out. We're free. Oh no, Step Baru. There's my second one. Me and Cisco have a date in about an hour. Poland. Good afternoon, morning, night, whatever day it is for you, Daniel. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I understand time zones. Right here. I might have this one already. Are you still doing not this weekend because I'm out of town, and then I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Did I just see it? Is it this way? No? Ow. I think it's up this hill. So I'm gonna come back here. Good old running start ski. I was right. This is very overkill for what's happening right now, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna say no to the Doom soundtrack. Stop! Congrats to Bruce Green for having sex. It's pretty poggers, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing. He put a baby in her dog. He put a baby in her dog. Yeah, Bruce left to do his own thing. And he's a host for hire, so Donut hired him for a couple episodes, I guess. You said it. I didn't say anything. You people said it. Don't put that evil on me. Ferret, I don't mean to be rude. I've already kind of talked about all of that. We are. If you want to be updated on the current situation, it'll take you about half an hour to get through it, but I have a video on it, clip from this VOD. There you go. I talked about basically everything. ESDA, head-to-head, what led to it, my thoughts and feelings on it, and then where we're going from here. There's unfortunately not a TLDR version, but there was a lot to unpack there, and the fact I got it all done in half an hour, I'm proud of myself. Normally I ramble for like 8 years. Ray really dodged everything. Did he though? No, you're good. I just I saw where your train of thought was going. I'm like, okay, he's gonna keep asking questions that have answers. Not that that's I'm not bird, you know what I mean? It's just any question you have, I think will be answered there. We're gonna keep head-to-head going. It's gonna have a new name, and not be super limited to retro games or what's the other word I'm looking for? It's not gonna be super limited to retro games or games where we need to beat one another. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Ray saw it coming and got the hell out of there.
Away. At the next intersection, turn right.
He reported Adam to HR. Wait, what? Oh, that's another thing too, is we don't have to do racing games anymore.
Your destination.
We could do Mario Party or whatever if we wanted to, which I think we're going to do. Have a look. I'd rather not.
You have reached your destination.
The Portal stream could happen. I mean, we're gonna do racing games at first, but new in 2019 reported HR multiple times. That's bad. That's what's the worst part about all this. Have you ever had a dream that you want him so you could do so much you could do anything? Polar. It's when my last brain cell here is at 3 in the morning. Yeah, like it wasn't individuals acting like turds. It was the company's like funhouse. I want to look out the window portal to the world outside. The sky's floating while the ships are flying. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know. They're like a content group that existed forever ago. And then through a series of their own mistakes, they don't quite exist anymore. Well, it's not even that, Hoot. It's like... Super Deluxe? Nope. Good, Denny. That's the whole reason it's here. I thought I knew more 311 songs. I know this one. But I won't go into details, but the last time, I'll say the Achievement Hunter community had a really big problem to deal with in terms of one of their former staff members. It was really easy to kind of be like, that guy's gross, but he's gone now, so, you know, I can still justify my enjoyment of this thing. But now it's like hearing from multiple people that their whole corporate structure is just like awful and stupid and like they report things to their higher ups and people don't give a shit and like nepotism and all you have to do is be friends with people and then that'll get you promoted. It doesn't matter if you're like a good worker. Like everything that went on behind the scenes there being enabled by the entire Gavin quit? I didn't know that. But like it's not the behavior, it's the enabling of the behavior. Like Michael apparently, I'm not going to repeat it, but Michael had a slur that he used to refer to another cast member as. And Michael has since like apologized profusely and like he's apologized to this person in private a few times. Like his bed's clear for me. Like I'm not, you know, I'm not holding it against him, but what's disgusting is that things like that were reported to people higher up and that nothing was done. You know, like that's the gross part. Like that is who I was talking about, Paula. I don't want to mention the dude's name because he doesn't deserve any extra attention. Like, yeah, I was gonna say, like, Jeff is a big, like, target of this, but it's the whole company. It's not like you can put the blame on one person, get that one person out, and all of a sudden everything's hunky-dory again. Thank you for the gift sub, whoever that was. Welcome back.
Turn left.
We're talking about Rooster Teeth.
At the next intersection, turn right.
So, like, Rooster Teeth, Achievement House, Achievement Hunter, Funhouse, everything.
Your destination is 1.5 miles away.
But yeah, my whole problem is, like, the whole company sucks now. Like, the whole company is stinky. Not just, oh, this one person sucks, or this other... Because, like, they've had issues before with people being in the company that ended up being awful. Like, Joel is a fucking psychopath. I mean, we should have seen that coming, but we didn't see it coming until it was too late. Like, he threatened to show up to Gavin's house with a gun or something fucked up. Obviously, what the one man who worked at Achievement Hunter, who does no longer works at Achievement Hunter,
Your
did
destination
was
is
disgusting.
half a mile away.
But this is like, okay, no, their entire corporate structure is flawed and fucked and imbalanced. How do you recover from that? You gotta fire everybody.
You have reached your destination.
So I finally did something I should have done a long time ago and unfollowed them off of everything. I wasn't really watching their videos anymore, but that was like, I was like, you know what? Yeah, why do I support these people? Oh, okay, I thought you were following along straight. That's why I was like, weren't we just talking about that? My bad. 2020 onwards. I mean, any fandom can be toxic. It's not just motorsports fans, unfortunately. Literally just like people like, this community sucks, this community's toxic, this community's terrible. Stay in your own lane, man. You'll be much happier. I don't know why I wasn't playing through this game as music before. It's going so much better. I don't know. The whole Bubba situation, I can't tell you I'm fucking surprised about that at all. As soon as I saw what he did, I was like, there is no way that portion of Twitter is going to take this like a reasonable bunch of people. Not a fucking chance. Instead of, oh yeah, this dude made a mistake, da 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 da, they're going to be immediately go the like that direction. I feel so bad for that guy because he can't be criticized. Ever. He can't be criticized fairly. Either he's an angel or he does nothing wrong and he's a sweetheart and he would never do that, this, that, and the other thing, or he's the actual worst person ever. And he's washed up and he sucks. And he's the worst. There's like no one could, like, I mean, stand culture on either side. NASCAR's pretty bad, but like stand culture on either side is gross. I don't care how much I fucking like a race car driver, that does not make them immune from criticism. That does not make them immune from like being called out or criticized for something they do either on the racetrack or in their personal life, whatever. But it's just so fucking, it's not even just in motorsports, but we'll just take motorsports as the example for now. You'll have somebody like that will talk shit about, we'll keep it with NASCAR. And I'm just going to use hypotheticals here. I don't watch enough NASCAR to be able to know everything about every driver anymore. But like, Kyle Busch can wreck a guy once a week and everyone's like, that guy's a bastard. We fucking hate him. Piece of shit. Hope his dog dies. I hope he gets a illness. Fuck that guy. And then somebody can do like the same thing next week. And they'll be like, oh no, Rubbin's racing, woo, NASCAR, woo, woo, woo. Like, NASCAR fans, some NASCAR fans, not all of them, but are so like pick and choosy when they care about the rules. Like, woo, we love seeing people get wrecked. Fuck that guy, Rubbin's racing. And then like their driver gets taken out. And they're like, this is bullshit. Where are the penalties? Fuck you, NASCAR. I can't imagine the tiny fucking brains on people that would call into a radio show. I cannot imagine the wild shit that they're hearing. But it's like that with everything, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even just motorsports. Like, people just like hyper follow somebody and believe they can do no wrong. Like Lando fans, like I forget what happened. I think it was in Spain where Lando pushed off Checo. Like they were on an exit of a corner and Lando was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just turn left, and then like cut him off, you know what I mean? And people are like, Lando did nothing wrong. That was Checo's fault. Da, da, da. Like, open your fuck. He's not gonna fuck you, bro. Like, just, you can look at things objectively and still be a fan of that driver or that person. It was Austria. I thought it was Spain. It was absolutely Austria. And it's not even like Team LH. I'm just using Lando as an example. There's people like that for every fandom and everything. They just don't look at things objectively. They're like, this is my guy. And if you don't like it, tough. Now, I think you were right. Yeah, I can't believe Bubba got suspended. I mean, I think if I was going to suspend him, I suspend him for the interview, not for what he did. What he did was terrible, don't get me wrong. Especially, again, with all the people saying, or not all the people saying, but like the injuries that have happened this year and how all the drivers are like, this car's not safe, this car's not safe. Gross. You know what I mean? Like, that he would be on that team of people, or at least hear that dialogue, and be like, yeah, the car's not safe, you know, we can't have the car like this, we gotta do something to it, and then right hook a guy and a really fast racetrack. That's yucky. That's gross. I don't like that at all. I'm not a fan of that whatsoever. That's what I mean. Yeah, let's say he deserved a suspension, but like, what about Noah Gragson? Was it Noah Gragson that like turned dead left into some dude and wrecked 9 cars? Like, if you want, you got it. Like what you said, you got to be consistent. I don't care who, but fans are bad for that too. Like, back to my main point, they'll only want, like, if their driver wrecks somebody, then they don't care. They're like, Rubbin's racing, it's no big deal. Or like, Chase wrecked that guy, it's fine. But somebody wrecks Chase, like, no, he should be banned. He should be hung, drawn, and quartered. It's so exhausting trying to listen to takes from some people when they very clearly do not give a shit about like fairness or the rules. Like, just be honest. Just say, I don't like that guy. Taylor, what does that mean? So like with the Bubba thing, it's people are jumping down this guy's throat when shit has happened this year that hasn't been as bad. Oh, okay. Like, it's stupid. You did it? All right, now do it again. Smile. Means change the pricing model. I will say it's their only, it's not, I mean, that's not even a lukewarm take. That's iRacing's main criticism, is it's too expensive. And the tire model, but mostly that it's too expensive. I think there are ways where they can have their cake and eat it too, but also I'm not a game developer and I don't work at iRacing, so I don't know, but... She's saying it's not that spicy of a take. Why did you tag EA Franck and then EA Franck is here now? Where's the joke there? What happened? Yeah, that's not that hot of a take. It's very fair too. I know a lot of people that like iRacing seems like so fun, but I don't have, you know, I don't have money to get a subscription or get all the content that I want. But there's also a group of people that's like, I need to own every piece of content that's ever existed on this video game. It's not really. Now that's a hot take. There we go. So there's one over here, by the way.
Holy shit!
That was Ian. Thank you, Ian, for the gift sub. Mayo on pizza. I mean, I don't like mayo at all, so. How dare you? How dare you give me money by proxy? Thank you, Ian. Oh, it's in like a parking lot over here, but my thing didn't go bing bong, so I'm assuming I have this one. This might be the one that I already had. Oh shit, there's one like on the super south side of the map. Eat an entire pizza by yourself? It's possible. Stranger things have been done. What's up, Prof, by the way? A weekly subscription? So my, like, hypothetical would be I would rather pay more money a month and get everything. How much is it monthly right now? $14? I'd rather pay, like, give me a different price, and that comes with either more content or all of it. I know there's deals and stuff, Stray. Like, I don't pay full price for iRacing anymore. I always wait for the sales, but... yeah, and they know. Packs have been brought up. People, they know. I don't want to comment on it too much.
Like I have like a finger in everybody. Orifice. I mean, you got $20.
Solidarity forever.
Thank you, Fisher, for the $20 and the orifice, whatever that quote is. I appreciate you, homie. Thank you. I don't know. There's got to be. Oh yeah, that's a long drive. There's got to be a middle ground. You know what I mean? Because like, there has to be like a middle ground where it's a little bit more affordable to people. Like if you just want to race GT3 and that's all you want to do, or you want to move up the GT ladder and you don't care about oval, you don't care about dirt, you don't care about open wheel, it would be really cool to see them say have like a GT monthly subscription where you get the base content, a couple of tracks, and then all the cars you'll need, or at least one, we'll say, car you need to get all the way to GT3, which is your end goal, or get all the way to the F1 car, which is your end goal. Ow. That would be cool if they had a pack for that, or like a different subscription price. Yeah, that's huge, Drew. That's huge. That'd be really cool. There's a lot of cars that, like, I want, but I don't plan on racing them. Like, I buy them just for the joke. Well, Mech, the thing, too, about that is a lot of times, when should be required to use real names on iRacing, got docked a few years ago. So there's pros and cons to that. The con is obviously that, and like I've wanted to change my last name on iRacing for forever. Obviously that's not going to happen, but the pro is that a lot of people can't hide behind their usernames. You know what I mean? Like imagine if somebody could just have the username like Doodoo Kaka 69. They go into rookies and just start yelling slurs. So, like, I get where you're coming from, but I also completely understand why that system's in place. It would be cool to have a way to, like, test weird car. I think they should make a lot of content that's not used, often free. But here's the thing, is a lot of times when the licensing deal is struck, they're giving the manufacturer or the team or whatever a percentage of the sales. So there'd be a lot of navigation to be done there. Also, like, you don't need to own every GT3 car. Some people like, no, this one's OP, this one's faster, da-da-da-da-da, and I'm sure some weeks it's busted, but like, every time I go on VRS looking for setups for GT racing, all the fastest times are within like 2 or 3 tenths of each other. And those are like the best guys in the world. You running a 1500K split, it's not gonna make a difference for you what car you use. I think that's the problem though, Doc, is that I think a lot of people think they need to own everything in iRacing. It's like, you don't. Buy the shit that you plan on driving and that's it. I demand answers. But even then, yeah, you could do this cool thing, Ender. And I planned, like, I did this too when I planned on doing like full seasons of official. You look at the track list. You're like, all right, so I want to race VRS. So GT3 Sprint. Oh, well, I'm going to use the Audi or the Lamborghini or the whatever or the BMW. All right, cool, you have your car. All right, now what tracks am I going to need? And then you can look, oh, fuck, I'm dead. And then you can look at the, like, list of tracks for the season. And a lot of times, that series will go back to a lot of the same tracks. It's still going to cost a lot of money, but, like, it's still not cheap. That's what I mean. It'd be cool, like, season track packs, series car packs. That's definitely a great idea. I just think there's some logistical bullshit and some logistical hoops they'd have to jump through. I still would rather pay them, like, instead of $40 a month, like, double it and give me way more content. I'd rather pay for these cars passively than at one time. It's $90. I mean, that's not crazy, considering, like, the chances of a lot of those tracks getting reused the next season and the next season and the next season and the next season. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. Like, as much as I don't mind the system, you guys are right. It's expensive. Especially compared to stuff like Assetto Corsa Competizione, which is, you know, you're one and done. Assetto, where it's not free, but it basically is. Yeah, that's what I do, Drew. I, like, kind of look... see if something that week interests me, and if it does, I'm like, oh shit, do I have the track for that? No? All right, cool, I'll buy it. Actually, no, I lied to you. That's how what I used to do. I only buy stuff at the end, at the beginning of every season now. So I don't, like, buy a track here, buy a track there, buy a track there, and then spend. I'm like, oh no, I've spent so much money now.
Turn left.
I wait for the beginning of the season. I buy some new stuff that I like.
Your destination is 2 miles
I want my
away.
car to be clean.
You are driving in
I
the
want the
wrong
sexy
direction.
girls to dance to
Turn around
drum and
when
bass.
possible.
Just imagine I'm sitting here drinking a light beer, trying to numb the pain, and now I'm at the Test Drive Unlimited 2 titty bar. I'm not looking. I'm not. No. No. I want out. Just wash the car. Why are you spraying the hood scoop? You're gonna get water in there. You're gonna waterlog my engine. Thank you. Oh, the damage is still there. iRacing dropping the ball. To what do you mean?
Destination is 2 miles away.
I thought they were doing really well with some big events, but maybe I'm not paying attention. I'm just trying to put you in the mood, Fish. That's all. Smile. Also, very clear bias. I worked for iRacing under contract, and they pay me to do stuff. When I'm done this stream, I'm literally going to record voiceover. That's going to be in the Coke Series broadcast. Losing Le Mans as a former
Your destination.
not employee of Motorsports Games, I can tell you that was not iRacing's fault. There is a reason that they make such a big deal about Le Mans Virtual.
Your destination is a half a
That
mile
is,
away.
believe me, you know, want to know who's more mad about losing Le Mans than anybody? Probably iRacing. Yeah, Fish, that's fucking crazy, dude. Like, you could make a decent amount of money if you're a really good broadcaster. Like, it's not going to be your full-time job or whatever. Unless you're like, I gotta turn my Discord off. Unless you're like fucking Pike or something and you're doing 3 broadcasts a week. But the game has its own, like, the community has its own ecosystem, and that's really cool. Some people might like that, some people might not. Oh, I drove here for nothing! Oh, this bit of road looks cool, though. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Whatever. I'm gonna get this car and then discover the thingy. But like, I don't know. Again, this just playing devil's advocate here. I still think that the criticism of iRacing costing too much is incredibly valid. Did I miss an announcement? You sure did. Implementing a mere concept of a damn it. Yep, sure did. I found that out by looking at court documents months and months and months and months ago, and I didn't want to say. I was gonna write a story for Traction about it before it broke anywhere else. And then I went, nah, I might be putting, you know, my friends at iRacing in a bit of a precarious position because, you know, they can't comment on it. So if a news site breaks that news, people are gonna like approach them for comment and they won't be able to say anything, and it'll just make them look like the bad guy. TLDR, it was a copyright fraud where it happens all the time. If you guys know anything about X-Plane, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. But people will file for patents or copyrights. I don't think copyright's the right word, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they'll file for patents or like stuff like that that are either dead or that no one's really got a hold of. They'll buy it and then they'll sue everybody they can for like an exorbitant amount of money. I think iRacing was being asked for like a couple $1 million was when I did the math. But then they're like, hey, for 50 grand, we'll make this go away. Like if you settle out of court and pay us like $40,000. And then, so somebody tried to do that with X-Plane because they said that they copy or patented the idea of an online marketplace. So that if X-Plane wanted to sell their game online, they needed to pay this patent company 10% of every sale, and it was going to be a couple $1 million. So the guy flew to Texas to go visit the patent company, and it's just a one-desk office in a big building, and there's nobody in there. Because all the reason they pay for that one building is just to front the fraud. It's so fucked up. Please look into it. You'll end up watching YouTube videos all night, but like it's so fucked up that this is legal, and people like are allowed to do this. Like, it's nuts. People out there make their living by just asking. Well, normally they're like asking like Microsoft. They'll be like, hey, Microsoft, we're going to sue you for like $10 million, but if you pay us 15 grand, we'll go away. And for Microsoft, obviously, that's a tiny amount of money. Stray, I did not know that about you, and I hope that you know this is a safe place for you. First of all, first and foremost. Also, you have to keep in mind, this is a very vocal minority. A regular NASCAR fan is just going to see that and go, I will not call into this fucking show about it. Those are just sad, sad, sad little men. I love this song. I need to do a set like this again. Like one where I take it seriously. I don't get drunk and spam buttons. Yeah, you'll be all right. Especially, like, I don't know. It's the NASCAR specific landscape is a lot better than it used to be, but it still has a long way to go, unfortunately. But at the same time, like, go with some friends. People might say something under their breath. A lot of at the end of the day, too, a lot of these people that are comfortable spewing hate and like really shitty things online are way too scared to say it to people's faces, which is why they do it online. It's why they do it when they can hide who they are. You know, they would never go up to a group of people and be like, hey, we don't like you for the way you are or whatever, you know what I mean? Because they're cowards. I mean, Mac, that's how it should be in 2020, man. It's nobody's fucking business. What people do in their own time is their business, and if they want to make that a greater part of their personality, I'm here for it. If they're like, you know what, that's my private life, and that's what all I want it to be, then that's cool too. I just Tony Hawked off that fucking mountain, by the way. I am the rock crawling Subaru. Hey, we did it.
Cars in this zone. You have won a new car.
I finally have a car that I actually want.
At the used car dealer. Do you want to see where it is on your GPS?
Oh, dude. Like, we were watching Formula Drift in California, and it gets all quiet after they sung the anthem, and then you just hear someone scream, "Let's go, Brandon!" Like, fucking go home, you weirdo. I don't care where you side. I mean, I do kind of care where you side politically, but at the end of the day, it's not the important part here. Imagine being so fucking boring that you're going to a drift event. You're like, I need to bring politics into this. Like, literally, go have sex, please. I'm begging you, go have sex. Please go have sex. Pay somebody to do it. Fucking ask your uncle. I don't know. Please. Just come. I'm begging you.
You're driving in the wrong direction.
Who's
Turn
Brandon?
around.
Don't worry
Possible.
about it.
You are driving in the wrong direction.
And then he goes quiet for a second, and nobody responds to the dude who screamed, "Let's go, Brandon," and then you just hear him say, "Let's go, Trump." Like, fucking go home, you weirdo. I'd say this before anyone's like, oh, I would say the exact same shit if you were talking about anything leftist. Like, imagine being so boring, so uninteresting, that you're like, I need to bring up, I'm at a championship final at one of the pinnacles in drifting, one of the pinnacles of this motorsport, at one of the most famous venues. Let me bring up some politics. That'll own the libs. Fucking get a hobby. Start knitting. Buy a 3D printer. I don't know. Do something productive with your fucking time. Thank you, Skyquake. I appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. Oh, Saskatoon. I see what you're putting down. Actually, if this is your first time here, is this the Chris Jericho song?
You are driving in the wrong direction.
No, I thought this was
When possible.
I thought this was Quiz Jericho. Oh, this is like my former path. Not really. As far as I know, he like lost sponsors and stuff from that. Like nobody would sponsor him. He was put in an unfortunate situation. Yeah, he didn't like vocally go, "No, I'm against this." But yeah, exactly. I mean, if you think less of him for that, I think that's valid, but also
Here's a little something for you.
it's not like he came out and was like, "Oh yeah, I'm totally about this." The dude, I think, was just put in a really unfortunate spot. I'm assuming this is the best B-class car. The NFT dude, by the way, yeah, you're gonna have to be way more specific. I'm gonna guess they waited for wire fraud. Oh, who could have seen that? What an unfortunate surprise. Life comes at you fast. I'm glad that NFTs, so like the original, like NFTs like a year ago, okay, weren't this awful thing that they turned into. Like they didn't get adopted by tech bros and run into the ground. It was a bunch of wacky little artists putting out wacky little art for their wacky little friends. You know? That's kind of where it was about a year ago. And if you still disagree with that, that's fine. But like, it was just kind of a weird little like micro community of like crypto enthusiasts that wanted to put out some cool art and have a unique way to sell it, and then it took off. And after it took off, it got bastardized into this like, we're gonna sell this AI generated picture of a monkey for $50,000 because I'm glad that for the most part NFT enthusiasts can go back to being like quirky little weirdos, you know what I mean? That doesn't necessarily make the whole thing okay, but I'm happy that like we're not going to see as many celebrities and corporations and shucksters get into this anymore. It's just going to be like weird people selling their weird art in a weird way, which is how I always viewed NFTs. I was like, this is super fucking innocent. This is just a group of like very strange individuals.
Turn right. You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
Well, because people didn't get into it because they're like, oh, wow, yay, art. They got into it like, wow, I can resell this for a bunch of money if I hang on to it for a while. It was less about the art and more about the resale. It like completely lost its original meaning. You can still be anti-NFT. That's fine. I think that's totally valid, but like, I am NFT indifferent, if that makes sense. Yeah, that'll blow over. Don't worry about it. They'll every other company jumping on a trend, it'll go away silently. I still remember Ken Gucci getting into NFTs. I don't know if he still is, but like, I remember him going, what did he say? He's like, I really don't understand any of this, but I'm here for it. Genuinely hilarious. Yeah, it was like Kuruma NFT or something, Nick. He put it on Twitter. He's like, I don't know what any of this is, but okay. I mean, like, again, NFTs went from this weird, like, underground, like, art thing into basically money laundering. Like, It went from an artist thing, like, I don't really agree with you selling your shit like this, but if this is what you think is cool, then awesome. Go for it. So I had some friends that are very, like, into that sort of thing. Like, in terms of, like, crypto and, like, meta culture. Not like Zuckerberg meta. Like, this word had a different meaning 2 years ago. Like, that's their thing.
When possible.
And even they were like, yeah, NFTs are just so ruined by pop culture now. We want nothing to do with it now.
You were driving.
What's up, Randall?
Direction. Turn around when possible.
Only 5. As a VR chat user, that makes me laugh. Oh, yeah, it's exhausting now. I don't know anything about Elon Musk, so I'm not going to say anything about it, but, like, can I be a fox? Yeah. I'm a wolf girl with big titties.
In the wrong direction. Turn around when possible. At the next
That guy's actually a big fucking weirdo now. I take it back.
Turn right.
Yeah, you have to find your own avatars or, like, upload your own, and I don't know how 3D modeling works, but...
Turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, that was Horizon, which is, like, their VR game, not game, lifestyle thing. Because it literally looks like every avatar-based video game I've ever played, but worse in every conceivable way. It's worse than VR chat. It's worse than Second Life. It's worse than fucking Gaia Online, and that was just a forum board. Like, it's looks cheeks. We got legs now. Congrats. Had that in VR for the last 3 years. And apparently, you know when Zuckerberg jumped and you saw his legs move and everyone was like, wow, he was using HTC Vive trackers. Technology that's existed for literally like 3 years, if not longer in VR. Genuine comedy. I love corporations being so fucking out of tune that they just run themselves into the ground and they're like, what happened? That's my favorite thing. That's my ultra favorite thing.
Turn left.
PS Home? Yeah. I played it a little bit.
At the next
It's all right.
section, turn right.
None of my friends had a PlayStation at the time, so it's not like you can, you know.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
Cost right now in my wallet. So you'll need to translate some Japanese, but you can find some free models on booth.pm. That's where I found my avatar for VR chat. I had to pay for mine, but there's some like very cheap, like $2-3 options. There's some free stuff. You just got to know where to look.
At the next
You mean
intersection,
shamelessly
turn
following
left.
trend after trend with no knowledge of how they work is bad for the company? I don't believe you.
Well, it's not even that. Thank you for the bits, by the way. It's not even that. It's like when they try to start a trend and it just goes. Like, that's my favorite. Like, this is going to be the new future. And then their consumers are like, nope. And then instead of being like, I guess you're right. That sucks. They're like, no, you guys are idiots and you don't know what you're talking about. This is the future and you're all stupid. And then the community goes, uh-huh. And then it's Google Stadia, you know what I mean? They're out of business like 6 months later. Mech don't. They get paid salary, dude. They do their fucking job and they go home. They don't give a shit. They don't fucking care. And they shouldn't. Chat, why did I drive here? Why am I here? Oh, I literally just drove to the point I was already at. How old is this game? 11 years? 2011, I think? I'm a marketer, I care. But, like, if a bad fucking iRacing update comes out, Cisco, it's got nothing to do with you. Oh, yeah, this is, like, the idea for Forza Horizon, Stray. I mean, the only thing that sucks about this game is the physics are kind of nowhere near as good as Forza. In my opinion, at least. So Forza kind of took this system and made it a little bit more modern with the whole festival thing. and then gave you less lifestyle, more cars, and it took off. If there was no Test Drive Unlimited, Forza Horizon would not exist. Yeah, I mean, you can... Okay, maybe you said it's not their problem. Let's put it that way. Like, Cisco, that's like, it's not your job. Like, I would never ask you about in-game shit, you know what I mean? It's just dumb. That makes no sense. I'm not gonna be like, hey, Cisco, the new fucking update sucks. Fuck you. This new track's bullshit. Where's Rockingham? I miss my wife. You know, like, I would never do that. And you can unplug so much easier than somebody else from another perspective. I think that's what I meant. I hope that's a better job of explaining it. What's up, Take? Forza Horizon with Assetto iRacing physics? Assetto's getting pretty fucking close. Holy shit, dude. Stray, I found some guy, I won't say who his name is, and if you know who I'm talking about, please don't repeat it. That literally... he's an iRacing streamer, and if you know what I'm talking about, don't mention him. The guy seems like a fucking scumbag, and I want nothing to do with him, and I don't want to give him extra attention by saying his name. The fucking guy, I went into his stream, and he was just yelling about politics for like 2 hours. Like, and people would come in his chat and like try to bring something up, be like, no, and like respectfully, and he was like, fuck you, idiot, bitch. Like, this guy is someone's uncle. Yeah, there's a lot of very strange, like, 40-year-old dudes that stream iRacing. Dude, I thought Cadell was a fucking boomer. He's really progressive, honestly. For a guy who talks like this, he's got a lot of really good takes. I get the Hot Boy shirt. I think the merch store is gone, Ian, but now that I need a job, I might bring the merch store back. But I want to make a new logo with a new URL and stuff. Exclamation mark merch, I think, if they're there. But don't feel obligated. I want to move everything to a different store. No, Steel Horse is good. That's not who I'm talking about. Steel Horse is dope. We love Steel Horse. I was so wrong about Cadell for so long. I thought he was one of those people. I judged a book by its cover, and I tell him to his face I was wrong. Super fucking nice, supportive dude. Silly, in on his own jokes. I just saw some like clips very early on from when he was streaming, and like he'd get into a wreck and like rage quit and like get real pissed off, and I was like, this fucking guy. But no, he's totally different guy. Super, super, super nice person. Yeah, I was 1000% wrong. T-shirt. I mean, I gotta make more money somehow. I've been like, I'm gonna move the shirt store to a different platform because I don't like Streamlabs for that anymore. This thing's so fast in the dirt. I also want to use the new logo. What the fuck else was I saying? Also a transphobe. Unsurprised. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me whatsoever. I don't think he fucks with Rents, but I think Rents tolerates that guy. If that makes sense. Because I remember them being in the same race before. I was like, I can't fucking believe this loser's here. And I could see Rents' face like he read my comment, but didn't want to say too much about it. So I don't know if the dudes are like, you know what I mean? I don't know if they're friends or like, not friends, but you know what I mean? Like just tolerate each other behind the scenes. It wouldn't surprise me if a bunch of people in the iRacing community had some kind of yucky takes. Especially a lot of the older dudes. I think a lot of the younger kids are probably more either indifferent or like... Oh, there's a turbo. I can hear the turbo spool. It's like a rocket. Hot take, women. That is a hot take. Get it? Because women are attractive. I'm funny. Personally, I'm a big fan of unicorns because, like me, they have a lot of white stuff on their face. Get it? Come. Apparently the word Latino is not appropriate. Weird. Hans. The word Latino got auto-modded. That's strange. This is a Twitch.tv moment. I really hate that it smells like bug spray in this house now, but I really like that I killed all those wasps before I started. Could you imagine? Actually, no, that would have been way funnier. I'm lying. If I would have got stung by a wasp live on stream, that would have been art. But like, holy fuck. Do you mind furries? This is a very... I'm not a furry myself, but there's a lot of them in the community. Yeah, I do not care. I'm not like super pro, if that makes sense, like, but I'm not anti whatsoever. Like, I'm not going to conventions and shit, but like, I'm very furry positive in this community. You don't have to understand something to agree with it. Where is the where? Feathery, get out. Where is this photo thing? Oi, oi? Are you in here? If your main goal is not to hurt other people, then I fuck with you. If caring about other human beings is on your agenda, then I vibe with you. I don't care how you do it. I'm so fucking mad. Where is this goddamn thing? Fiend. Danny with the self-love, you love to see it. Apparently it's like right here. Why are you telling me lies, video game? Or person who gave me the guide to put down all the thingies? Toxic. Is it over here? Where is this? I give up. I'll come back later. I'm finished. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, there's one. That's not the one I was looking for, but... That's another thing, too, is like if anybody's anti-furry, like, you're just... I'd probably think you're just a bad person. You don't have to be, like... Oh, I'm so into it. I have the suits. Like, no. Like, that's... No, but, like... It's just a bunch of people, like, even at their worst, you know what I mean? Like, I know this isn't everybody, but even at their worst case scenario, it's a bunch of people just getting into animal costumes and going woof woof. How is that fucking painful to you? How is that negatively impacting your life on a daily basis? Like, how is that causing you problems? I'm just talking. I'm not referencing anyone in specific. As a former emo kid, I'm very pro glomp. This is a pro glomping environment. Yeah, whatever. Like that's what I mean, Fish. Like you could be like, so a lot of people when they try to justify their furryism to other people, they're like, well, I don't do the sex thing and I don't do this and it's not all about that. Dude, even if you do, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Don't ask me my fucking opinion on it every 3 days, but like, I don't give a shit. I couldn't give less of a fuck, man. I have rent to pay. I don't give a fuck what you do with your spare time. I don't give a shit. If you have so little going on in your life that you're making other people's problems your problems, I want your life. Your life is going so well that you're looking for shit that makes you upset. That's wonderful. I love that for you. Imagine having no real stresses in your entire life that you have to just make some up. That must be sick. The government does know when you masturbate, by the way. For those watching the VOD, that's the song playing. We love Noah in this house. I think there's one right here. Yep. Dude, I've always like, you know, the people that are all that like, and I guess there's some validity to this, but like, the main thing is like, I don't want the government to like open my webcam or like look through my files or whatever. If somebody from the Canadian government, okay, wants to watch me go to town on my dick, like I mean go rounds with my pud, like I mean I'm going downtown on a ham sandwich and I'm not putting any mustard on it. I mean me and my cock are going to hell in a cell and only one of us is coming out alive. And they want to watch that? I'm flattered. They have other penises they could look at. No mustard? That's how seriously I'm taking this. I'm gonna drive here. For fun! Oh, I should have been checking the weather. I forgot. A part of this stream is literally just gonna be me waiting for it to rain.
Turn right.
Justin's wife is hot. He does not need to watch some fucking man-child crank it over the internet. If he wants to, awesome. Knock yourself out, J Trudes. Go for it, buddy. Like, I couldn't give a fuck, man.
Turn right.
I very well understand that a lot of people get very uncomfortable by that. So I'm saying if you're like, if that shit makes you uncomfortable and you're like, I don't like my like IP, or not IP, but I don't like my information being tracked and stuff, that's fucking great. That's awesome. I'm not saying that you're wrong or that's a bad feeling to have. I'm saying I just have the completely opposite feeling about that. I couldn't care less. People like Facebook are tracking my ads. I'm like, okay, sure. They're listening to my voice, so they get to hear me say haha penis every day. Like, fucking okay.
Your destination.
This does have a not very good top speed. That is a rock. Get ads for a lot. It's because you came in here and wouldn't stop talking about it. I'm joking. I'm in Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, didn't Beyonce put out a whole album about that and it was a banger? Like recently? Oh, imagine the look on my government agent's face when I look directly into the webcam as I unzip my pants.
Destination is 1 mile away. Turn left. At the next intersection, turn
Right before I reach climax, I go, I made this for you! I did because I love you.
Your destination is a half a mile away.
Beat his Walloweenie.
At the next
Where?
intersection, turn
My
left.
dong does kind of smell like
Turn
garlic. You
left.
are right. Wait, that's Wario.
You have reached your destination.
Why? Yours doesn't? You ever meet an Italian before? I haven't heard this song in forever. Shout out to Treble Charger. Definitely not garlic. Agree to disagree. Gubby H. I can promise you it's anything but pretty. Like, I set it up, you know what I mean? I light some candles. I got the funky like voice command likes, and I come in here and I got a wrestler's intro type thing where I come in naked and I like bust through the window and I'm like, yeah, and I'm cheering, but like only the guy on the other side of the webcam can hear me. It's great. Pretend you're a helicopter. I mean, only on Wednesdays. Only on Wednesdays where I've been publicly laid off. Oh, go! Would you look at the time? I feel so much better. I feel so much better. I've been sitting on that for 2 fucking weeks, and it's just been like, the longer you hold a thought in, like the more gross it gets. So I'm glad that I finally got to air my grievances. Oh my god. I don't know if you could hear the horn for this is Auga. Amazing. What's up, Taylor? Welcome back. Truck. I love the song. Played up. Is that just an Eric Andre bit? Is it just like Overcooked, but like serious face? Overcooked is serious? Sure it is. Got things to do tomorrow, though. I gotta get ready for my trip tomorrow. I'm going to a wedding. I should still be commentating Friday ESDA. I'm gonna bring my microphone with me, not this one, not the big boy, but I'm gonna bring the Yeti with me, which is also a big boy, actually. But What's the worst racing game I've ever played? Oh man, there's been a few. DT Racer was terrible. The Pimp My Ride game was fucking awful. Driven, also a very bad game for the PS2. But that game was like so bad it was funny. I don't know how else to describe it. We still have to play Fast and Furious Crossroads. It's sitting right behind me, and it's wrapping, waiting. First game was Booty Cheeks. I guarantee you, you can go back and play the first game of one of your favorite franchises, and most of them will be shit, though. So that's not... not that hot of a take. Like, I loved the first Burnout. I go back and play the first Burnout now, and I want to cut my arms off. Speaking of 3, next week, I'm gonna start Burnout 3. And hopefully we finish this today. If not, I have like maybe an hour or 2 left. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm very ready to play this game. I want to see if it's bad. I mean, I thought Need for Speed Heat was going to be bad, and or not Heat. I thought Need for Speed 2015 was going to be bad, and I laughed my way through that whole game. So as long as it's like so bad it's funny, I think it's going to be a good time. And apparently I can play through it in like one sitting, which is dope. I will not be doing a 100% playthrough of that game, unfortunately. Sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble. Tree. Where do I take Pictor? Oh yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and argue 2015 was a good game. I mean, some people like it. I'm not one of those people. It's still not a good game in my opinion, but it was funny. The acting in that game was some of the worst acting I've ever seen. Well, not acting. The script was one of the worst scripts I've ever seen written for a video game in my entire life. They're like, what if we just made all these people not talk like people for hours? They paid money to get Frederick Osbo there, and he just kind of stood around. Okay, so a lot of these are fucked up. That's what I'm scared about with the new game. I'm really scared they're gonna do make 2015 again, where they try to make it so hip and cool that like it's just cringe. But at the same time, Need for Speed is not for us anymore. It should be. I think the beauty of a good racing game is that it appeals to children, but also appeals to adults. Like, I just went back and played Underground 2, and I loved it. I mean, not the redoing half the game to get one thing that I didn't need to actually get thing. But if the kids like it, and it gets a whole generation pumped about a new Need for Speed, then I don't have to like it. You know what I mean? But it looks like they're trying way too fucking hard. Because they're like, oh, well, we're doing the fucking anime comic book style thing, and like, we're gonna have like cool music and the kids, right? But then I watched like 3 seconds of gameplay, and the cars look just as stiff as they've looked in every other Need for Speed game since 2015. So I'm like, if you guys went through all this fucking effort and the game still sucks, I'm gonna be so mad. I respect it, Prop. I don't know if I like it. I'm gonna need to see it in person.
Your destination.
Like, I want to see it with my own 2 eyes on a screen being run, you know, Not in a video.
At the next intersection, turn left.
I don't know why Hard Bass is on, but unfortunate this song is a banger.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I really want to like experience it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Before I judge it too much. It definitely looks intriguing, we'll put it that way.
Half a mile away.
Yeah, I think this is a parody, Scoops. I don't... It uses a bunch of, like, catchphrase terms.
You have reached your destination.
Oatmeal raisin cookies. I want oatmeal raisin cookies. Dude, fucking... I had to throw out so much oatmeal yesterday. I was craving oatmeal like 2 or 3 days ago. Pull up to Google. Y'all hiring? But like... What was I saying? I forget. Fuck, we're gone. Oh! Oh, ow. Yeah, I'm just gonna like completely I'm interested enough to where I know I want to play it, so I'm not gonna look into it too much anymore. Where the fuck is the photo? Prompt. There it is. Jesus Christ. Ow. Yeah, I mean, I stand by what I said, though. Like, I'm not going to be super critical of the game until I have it in my hands. I think there's too many people on both sides that are like, oh, it's Need for Speed, it's Criterion, it's going to be a good game. Like, Criterion haven't put out bad Need for Speed games in the past. Or less than favorable, let's say. And then there's going to be other people on the other side of the spectrum that are like, oh, it's going to be the worst game ever. Need for Speed sucks because I said so. So. I am very much hoping that EA give out some codes. Smile. Like I said, the game could be dope. It could be shit. I really think, though, like, the one sure feeling I have is that this is it for Need for Speed. Like, this is it for them now. Either this is gonna slap, or at least be good and take off like a new mini franchise in the franchise. You know how like Black Box was its own thing, and then like all the different eras of Need for Speed? Like, this is gonna be a new one, or this will kill the franchise entirely. This will turn fans off so much they want nothing to do with the franchise anymore. And if it's a mid-video game, then casual fans are not gonna want anything to do with it. They're like, oh, cool, Need for Speed, whoopee-doo, who cares? You know what I mean? They keep fucking chasing the casual fans, but the casual fans don't care. Dude, Ghost was done so dirty. The Ghost was done so dirty, it's actually heartbreaking. They tried their fucking best, man. 2015 was poo-poo. Payback was EA'd to death. And Heat was decent, but needed way more time. There's so much more they could have done with Heat, but they just didn't have the time. I mean, granted, you're allowed to have that opinion, Mike. Payback was worse, though. That's not even close. 2015 had a lot of issues, but Payback was the one thing that you have to make sure is dope about your Need for Speed game is that you're gonna want to play it after you beat it, or play it online, or multiplayer or something. If it's a game that you just beat and you go, all right, cool, I'm never playing this again, like that's not how you're gonna have. It's not gonna work, you know? But the story was all it needed to be. Literally, the speed cards killed that whole game for me. Speed cards destroyed Need for Speed Payback. Because I went from like, you know what? This isn't that bad of a game. Like the offline handling is horrible, but the rest of the game is okay. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a bad move. Like, sure, why not? I'm here for it. Let's see what happens. But making the cars so hard to build that there's no point in playing it post-release is... I don't want to grind 3 hours to get upgrade parts for a car that I bought 3 hours ago when I'm past endgame. It's so dumb. How do I get out here? Like, that's the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Going for it. Game said not today. The guide I used for this was El Terrible. Dirt to Daytona. I mean, you know what? I don't think you'll get a Dirt to Daytona 2, but with how well the World of Outlaws game went over, you never know. Taylor, some of them are like a little bit off of where the path says they are. Yeah, it's just not a system that works for a fucking racing game. Why didn't they? I talked to somebody about it the other day. Straight, it makes a lot of sense.
Baby, love the Mets. All right, baby, let's go get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go Mets.
Thank you, Gabe. Very cool. It doesn't make immediate sense, but when it was explained to me, I was like, oh, you know what that game engine has a big problem with? Models getting ripped and things and tracks getting ripped. So iRacing offered, you know, cars and tracks to Monster Games to put in that game. Well, they didn't offer. They're like, hey, we own you now. So there's like no fucking way at all for them to realistically police and encrypt those models. On top of that, Monster Games is a very small team, and apparently their PC ports were all kind of mediocre. So instead of putting out kind of a crappy PC port, they're like, let's just do console. It's easier for everybody. That's the way it was explained to me. Not those weird people that are like, it'll be competition. iRacing's toxic. No. They literally own it, dude. They don't care. What's a good PC racing game? I mean, you're kind of spoiled for choice. Depends on what you're looking for. Rally? Art of Rally is honestly fantastic. It looks like a Goo Goo Gaga baby game, but it's very fun. Like, I'm gonna do a full playthrough of Art of Rally at some point. Fresh save, everything on the highest difficulty. Yeah, he was typing that before you said Rally. Subwoofer was typing that before he said Rally.
Your destination is 1.5.
There's no way he had enough time to type that out after you wrote that was posted, so that's he didn't mean that. Yeah, Art of Rally is genuinely fantastic. Especially if you only want to play with a controller, it's wicked. Richard Burns. Dirt Rally 2.0 if you want something a little bit more serious. You have to tweak it a little bit more from what I understand, but that's a wall. The fear of falling off. I think the fear from I can't I'm speaking from experience. I used to drive go-karts, not the same.
Left.
But like
Turn left.
the fear is still there. You're just so busy trying not to die that you don't have time to be scared. Drive first, fear second. Because the minute you let like the thought of that fear go into your brain, you will crash. As soon as you're like, oh fuck, oh shit, you're in trouble. So I think the fear doesn't go anywhere. 6 to 9, nice. It's more of a, I know I can't do anything about this now. You know? I don't remember which ones I've done. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's no way 10 of them are broken. MSC. Most Extreme Elimination Challenge? I don't know what MSC is. Oh, My Summer Car. Nope. How's the stream? We're doing all right. We're hanging in there. Yeah, I thought it was Michael Schumacher Kart because that's a real game, but it looks like a bunch of 5-year-olds made it in Roblox. Like, I don't think I need a DVD player or a DVD drive to even get it to work. I don't even know if it's worth it. Fuck off. So much potential for pain and glory. Yeah. You ever played Roblox? No. No interest in it. If you like Roblox, that's cool. It's just not for me. I'm gonna go talk to the photo man. This should not have been that hard. I gotta go here at night. Okay. So this one's 11 p.m. This one I gotta do in the Scud. Do I have enough time to do that? It's till 5 o'clock, right? Yeah, I got time. Who'd this game target? Me? I love this song. Not a big hip-hop guy, but Jack Banana, genuinely my favorite Assetto Corsa streamer, and it's not even close. Jack's so fucking good, man. Like, Not even close. Every other AC stream I've ever watched, either the guy's not paying attention, or they're a huge fucking dork, and I don't mean in a good way. Like, they're obnoxious. Jack is perfect. Don't tell him I said that. I don't want to give him too much credit. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I did finish New Vegas. I finished the main story of New Vegas. I still have to do, the DLC at some point. He's very entertaining. The fact that he can be that good at drifting with no legs, no footwork at all hurts my brain. I told myself I would never watch anybody play World of Warcraft ever again. My ex used to one of my exes used to really like World of Warcraft, and like that's all she did for a while. And I don't know. It just doesn't. It's not a game that brings up super cool memories. No offense to her. We're cool. We are cool now. It's just, you know, another hippity hoppity don't stoppity doppity. But what was I saying? But like, I didn't think that somebody would make that game interesting for me. And Matt, he found a way. Northeast of Ibiza on a hill between two rock towers. I got a fart. GameCube, Nintendo. This is number 5. Okay, I know where this one is now. Nick, I'm trying to get back into that. I've mentioned this a couple times. Something, follow me on Instagram. But I've been wanting to do more like Instagram friendly content. Because I used to love making like drift videos and little edits and stuff, but then obviously I lost my interest in that. And then I was like, wait, with Assetto looking as nice as it does now, this might be difficult. With Assetto being as pretty as it can be now, and the drone camera, which is fucking incredible. It's really easy just to like get a clip of a track you like, get some cool drone camera continuous shots, and put out something that's like low effort but like not low effort, if that makes sense. Like if you were to do that on YouTube, it would suck, but because it's on like Instagram or whatever, it makes a lot more sense. Roku, you can do that in Instagram. Go to the photo options. There's a 9:16, so that way you can frame all your stuff properly. And then in what do you call it? In Premiere, you just set it to 9:16 and then zoom it in, and then you're done. It's fucking awesome. It does all the work for you. Record it. I couldn't do that. Whenever you shoot something in 16:9 and then you try to turn it 9:16 or 1:1, it always just comes out like shit for me. One of them always ends up being worse. Either the 16:9 one looks like shit, or the 9:16 one looks like shit. maybe I'm just suck. That's also possible. I could just be terrible. I'm still learning cinematics and stuff like that. I'm still finding my way. So we are not going to get this game done today. This one's Night Night. That one's Cloudy. I need a car for that one. I need a car for that one. This one's what? Number 13? Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you meant something completely different. 16 by 9 is this, and then 9 by 16 for me is this. Because that's how it's set up in Assetto, and that's how it's set up in Premiere. And then you could, if it's short enough, you can upload it as a YouTube short too. A lot of these are so far off the map, like... I don't know. I feel like there's a lot that I can offer people who are into that kind of stuff. If that makes sense. Because if you look at any sort of Assetto video right now on Instagram, it's bumper cam with somebody using like a webcam on their wheel, or it's just bumper cam with some funk playing in the background. And I'm like, listen, dude, it doesn't take that much effort to put out something that, in my opinion, looks so much fucking cooler. So that's what I'm trying to do. All my reels have done half decent so far, so I'm happy with that. Also, not having to do traction anymore means I got way more time to actually compete in Assetto this summer or this winter, which is what I wanted to do anyway. I was going to base a lot of traction content off of it, but... I'm pressing every button but the one I want to. Oh, I didn't know that. I like applied my own audio, Roku, but then I always like go in and put the audio, like I tag the audio so it can show up in that stream, if that makes sense. But I didn't know that. What's even the deal? Vulan, I kind of explained it. I'll give you the TLDR. That video has all your answers, but they laid off the entire stream team, including myself. They're like, they made it sound pretty open-ended with the future, but I don't fucking know. So this one is 2 to 8. This one's 10 to 5. These are both specific cars. This one's 6 a.m. to... I can do this right now, actually. Where's number 8? Like, I'm not going to tell you to go do it now, but if you miss the initial, like, conversation, that video has everything that you need in it. Destroy the resolution for no reason. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, though. Again, I just included the audio because I figured if someone's, for whatever reason, is looking up the song that I used, because, like, the last time I used Blink-182, because I wanted to use Blink-182, but I'm like, the band just got back together, you know, algorithm, you know, like a fucking creep. But that was my thought process on that. Oh, I already went to this one. Date with Cisco. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Like, I need to go do that because I don't want to keep him waiting. But at the same time, I'm having a lot of fun, and I didn't think I'd be able to have fun today. So... I woke up this morning very ready for this day to be awful, and it just wasn't. Aside from donations, aside from gift subs. I talk about this a lot, and I'm going to preface this with, we're doing this weekend's ESDA for a charity called Safe in Our World that helps promote mental health awareness and taking care of that kind of stuff. If you feel as strongly as I do about this charity, make sure you're watching ESDA this weekend and find out where to donate. Oh. Cloudy, may I take your hat, sir? But like, I thought today was gonna be a fucking write-off, man. I did not think I would be able to be happy today, and I'm glad that I was wrong. Car. 6 to 9 p.m. 69. Like, I thought I would be playing the video game feeling like shit and just feeling sorry for myself and then leave. You know what I mean? Like, stream for 2 hours and be like, fuck it, I'm out of here. So I'm happy that that's not how today went. Love the song. I did some experimenting on stream the other day too, by the way. I had sex. No. I filmed the latest Instagram reel that I did on stream because I have 2 computers and I have the luxury of doing that. But like, I conceptualized it, filmed the run, and recorded it on stream. And it was really fun. It only took about 2 hours. And the line I was trying to hit was really tough. Like, I don't know if that came across in that video, but that line with that car was tricky. Because it's a comp car. It's on WDT tires, but, like, it's still... It's, like, you could see the front tire lifting in some of the corners because of how stiff it's set up. It's not made for bumps and roads, and, like, it was tough to drive on that road. But... it was fun when I finally got it right. It was a fun little challenge. And again, this sucks because I was like, this would be great for traction videos. It takes about 2 hours of spotting a location, finding a car that I want to use, getting the actual clip.
Is 1 mile away.
Well, Nick, because I know like most people won't pick up if I make a mistake. Oh, I pulled the handbrake a little bit too long. You know, the transition was a little bit stiff. You know, it wasn't that kind of a snappy transition. 90% of people won't care. I care. I want you to be able to watch the driving in some of these and go, holy shit. Or at least the driving be good. You know, I don't want someone to watch a clip or something I post online of drifting and going, wow, this guy just doesn't know what he's doing. I hate that. I don't care if other people do it. I don't want to be that guy. So I hold myself to an incredibly fucking high standard. Nowadays, it doesn't matter so much. As long as you're funny and you got, like, a kind of decent clip, it doesn't matter how good you are. But, like, back in the day, if you were bad at the game, you weren't going anywhere. So I'm holding myself to that standard. I was like, this would make dope traction streams because they take about 2 hours, you know? Find a track, find a location, find this, find that, and then when I'm good, what do you mean? Is it not the right time? 6 to 9. That's 4 in game. Fucking sook my wee wee. I wish I could look at my list of photos on the fly. I wish I wouldn't have to go all the way. Oh, maybe I can. No, that's take a photo. That's players. Almost done these. We got 2 left in Hawaii. We were waiting on weather for that, and then I'm gonna go back to the house, to the photo place. Actually, I need a Mercedes and I need a C1 vet. Yeet McSqueet. Thanks for the follow. It's my username on OnlyFans. How'd you know? Dope. I love champagne, man. And especially for something like a Mercedes, it just works. I feel like I'm on my own on that one, but that's okay. And then where's ye old American cars? US Cars North, World Classic. No? Yes. Thanks for the follow, though, homie. Yeah, the dealership catalog's the same, as far as I know. I love how the red pinstriping doesn't change, even if you change the color. Like, that's the worst. Like, this isn't bad, but the red pinstriping on the wheel just makes it look terrible. I'm gonna go all in on the red. Why does this sound so rowdy? It's a C1 Corvette. I figured it would barely move.
Turn left.
I meant to kick the clutch. All right, kick the handbrake. The old console strat. Okay, so I have the 2 cars that I need now. And I can go to these, take these photos at any time. Yeah, the shitty part about this one is a lot of them were off the map. So this one's number 12. It's 12 and 11, right? Yeah. Cool. I wasn't looking at the guide very well. I know it had a V8, but I figured it'd be like... You know? I thought it'd be poopy. So it is off the main road. It's in here somewhere. It's to the left. It's in this little thingy. I don't know how to get in here, though.
At the next intersection, turn right.
At the next intersection? There we go. I think it's this way. It's one of these 2 roads. Okay, I see where it is. What up, Presser? Yeah, not good news, unfortunately. Oh, what the fuck? It's like on top of my head. It's a semaphore? It shouldn't be, because I loaded it without the semaphore and it didn't work. I mean, I already filmed the B-roll. I'm not filming it again. If he doesn't like it, he can take it up with my lawyer. Where is... I just need a house, right? You have a lawyer? Of course. I'm joking. I don't. Please don't sue me. You'll ruin me financially. Such an underrated song. To believe. Give me all your poison. Oh, B2 is not even a class that exists. That's wild. This is what you want, then fire at will. Oi, oi, where's you at then? All right, I'm gonna give it another 15 minutes or so. Oh, okay, we're almost... I want to make the 4-hour mark today, to be honest. Cisco, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Oh, it's this one. Okay. No, pause the video. Pause the video. I have YouTube Premium on my phone. Dude, I got a TV in my bedroom now. It's still not on the wall yet. I still need some adult supervision to do that. But, like... I set up my, my Fire Stick today. Holy crap, the Twitch app on Fire Stick is so much better than it is on Google. It's not even close, man. I mean, dewy, you know, I guess, but... Terrible picture. I'm so stoked that I can just watch streams and TV and I don't actually need to be in here anymore. So this one's the 9i one. 2 of them are cloudies. One I'm like slightly waiting for the time. I have half an hour of in-game time left. Well, I also don't want my TV to fall off my fucking wall in the middle of the night. You know? That's 10. 6. Cloudy. So cloudy. Waiting. 10 o'clock. Cloudy. Waiting. Alright, so I can only get one more realistically. After that, I have to wait too long. I might wrap this up tomorrow night. I don't know. There's not a whole lot left to do. Thank God. I was afraid this stream, like this stream was gonna take, or this game was gonna take forever. But all I have to do is wait till it rains in Hawaii, or it's cloudy here. Using a drill? There's several. Let me check the weather. Yeah, nothing. I need it to be cloudy or cloudy with rain. Well, dewy, I guess. That is true. Accurate. Welcome to my 3-point turn simulator. There.
Your destination is a half a mile
Such a good
away.
quote.
Your destination is a half a mile.
Maybe that's what this stream needs. You know, maybe that's why we've fallen off the past little while. We need more power tools. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that's what I've been missing. I'm gonna go buy a rotary saw. Get up to some shenanigans. I thought that was a jalopy Model T. I've arrived. So I need to wait. Oh, only like 3 minutes. And the time passes quick-ish in this game. Holy shit! Apparently it snowed back home. That's wild. I was gonna respond with haha L, but then I realized my friends can be like, haha, you got laid off, and I'm like, okay, yeah, you win. My bad. I don't think they would do that. But I don't want to find out. There we go. One Ugga Dugga tool. That's... I'm going into a place... I'm going into a place and saying that. Can I get one of them spinny boys? What? You know, like I want one of them spinny boys. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Okay, so we have 4 more left. This one's night. This one is I think cloudy. This one's also cloudy, and then this one's night. So I gotta wait for 2 and then wait for the Rivendell. That's an older version, I think. That's the poopy version. Or the less good version. The one I uninstalled yesterday as I was frantically uninstalling and reinstalling tracks to get the lights to work. The good one should be out after the event. Unless it's already labeled 2022, then somebody fucked up, and there you go. Somebody made a mistake then, because it's not supposed to be out right now. Yes, that is not... I'll double check, because that's not supposed to be released yet. I guess it doesn't really matter, but... So we are 85% done. What car we're using that broke the track? The track was never broken. I thought I explained what the light situation pretty well. The lights are localized. So if you're like driving through Outer Zone 1, it's bright. But when you pull the camera all the way back to get like establishing shots for a B-roll, the lights are off. So the lights only work like with track cams or if the car is in that area, which I presume is to save like on processing power. Because then you don't have to render all of those lights all the time. You only render the lights wherever you are on the track. I could show you really quick, Hoot, but I feel like you know what I'm talking about now. Okay. So I got 2 night ones and 2 cloudy ones. So we're waiting.